Hello early start, I hope you're all keeping well and keeping your hands away from your faces. Today's activity is a drawing activity, so we need some paper and something to draw around, a figure or a cuddly toy. I'm going to use an elephant figure and a horse figure, and we need a pencil to draw with. Now this activity involves shadows, so I'm going to take mine out in the garden because it's a lovely sunny day. If you don't have a garden, you could use a lamp or a light shining on the paper to make the shadow. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now we're outside and I'm going to draw around my elephant. Now mine is a little bit bumpy because the stone underneath my paper is a little bit uneven, but don't worry about that. So I'm just going to draw around the shadow with the pencil. That's it. Oh, he moved a little bit. Okay, and back down there, and his legs. Now, and I think I'm going to give him an eye. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to draw around the horse. So up to the top of his back, around his head and his ears, and down around his face, down around his tummy, and down his leg. I know it's a little bit hard to see because of the way the horse is. I'll move him out of the way now in a second, and just his leg. Okay, I'll move him out of the way, and I'm just going to do the end of his feet, and there we go. There's our horse. So in case you couldn't see it properly in the video when I was outside, these are the two animals that I was drawing around. So I have an elephant and I have a horse, and I'm going to show you the pictures now that I made when I drew around their shadows. So this is the shadow picture of the elephant, and I'm going to start to colour him in now. So I'm going to use a grey crayon to colour him in. I'm going to do his trunk first. And up into his head. And I drew a little eye on here for him, so that he could see where he was going. And colouring in his ear now. And hopefully once he's coloured in, he's going to look a little bit more like an elephant. So just continuing to colour him in. So there he is. I think I might give him a proper eye there now. I'm just going to get my black crayon. And I'm just going to give him a little bit of an eyeball there. Now, I think he looks a bit more like an elephant now, doesn't he? And one other thing he's missing that wasn't in the shadow is a little tail at the back here. So elephants have quite a thin tail, so I just want to give him a little tail there. Okay, so now let's have a look at the picture of the horse's shadow. So I think we might colour the horse maybe in a brown colour. So I'm going to get my brown crayon. Here it is. And my horse has his head down. I think maybe he was looking for some grass. So I'm just going to colour in, and I'm trying to stay inside the lines as best I can, but it doesn't really matter too much if you go outside your lines, but try and stay inside. So all up his head here now, and I drew an eye on for my horse as well. So continuing to colour him in. And down to his leg and across his tummy and down to his other leg and back up and his leg and continuing up there into his back. And you'll notice that the horse doesn't have a tail either. So I'm going to use this crown and give my horse a tail. So the horse has a much thicker tail than an elephant does. So I'm going to give him kind of a bushy kind of a tail there. Yeah. So there's our shadow drawings. So it doesn't have to be an animal. You can draw around anything that you have. You could bring down one of your cuddly toys. If you had a teddy that you like, and put your teddy down and draw around your teddy instead. I hope you enjoyed that activity, guys, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.